What's going on, guys? Wanted to come to you guys real quick with a short little video. I know this is impromptu, not professional. I don't intend for it to be, but just wanted to give you guys a quick video on really why I think most people aren't successful in this business or in anything they do. And it's not so much the business, the opportunity, or anything like that, but it's more so themselves, you. And I apologize, this video was impromptu. I just said, you know what, let me throw something on the board real quick, and let me just share with you guys what I truly believe that, once you overcome, you will be successful. First thing here, I know my drawing's a little bit off, but one thing I've realized in this business and in everything I've done is the end goal never moves. So if your goal in real estate is to close your first deal, it's not like it's moving away from you. It's stationary. It is where it is. It's not going to move. You just got to put the work in. But the difference between those who actually seek success and are successful in this business and those who aren't or who take longer is themselves. See, I drew two pictures right here, one of a tortoise or a turtle and one of a hare. And like I said, right now you're at 0%. The goal is to get to 100%. 100%, you close your first deal, you close your 30th deal, you're successful. You got a deal under your belt. So the tortoise and the hare indicate people. This is your goal, and these are the two different kinds of people. So you have some people who go through this goal like a tortoise, where they're just creeping on it. They'll try a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit there, a little bit there, and they also set their expectations of a hare. So let me explain that as well. So a hare, they're at 0%. They know absolutely nothing about real estate. They start cramming stuff, they start putting in action, they start doing the mailers, they start making the phone calls, they start going on appointments. So from the time they get from 0% to 100%, it may take them 4 months. It may take them 3 months, 2 months. Like I had one guy that I was helping out get started. It took him 41 days to close his first deal from the time he met me. 41 days. But I'll tell you, he was looking at like 20 properties a day. Like he was calling me up so many times with so many different properties. I didn't know what property he was working on. He was getting through it very, very quickly, and that's how he got his results as quickly as he did. Now there are some other people who are the tortoise who they'll look at 5 properties today. There'll be all these excuses or reasons why they can't look at another 5 properties till 2 weeks. But they're having their expectations of a hare. They're like, you know what? If he can do it in 41 days, I can do it in 60. So, but you're slowly creeping on your goal and you're not really putting in any real or much effort into it. So I truly believe that that's one of the reasons why people fail in this business. Like, if you know that you're doing this business very, very slowly, that you're doing it when you can, don't have that high expectation. If you know you got a job, kids, bills, school, you just have life going on, and real estate for you is just when you get to it, you get to it. Give yourself 12 months to close your first deal. Give yourself 12 months because, again, the goal never changes. It's just how quickly are you going to get there? How much effort are you going to put into it? Some people are going to put in literally 25% per day, and then some people are going to put in 1% a day. 1% today, 1% tomorrow, 2% next week. Oh, this week's a good week. I'm putting 4%, 5%. So they're putting in dips and dabs of pieces and percentage and effort here and there, but they're not putting in any true, massive action, any massive efforts. And again, it's just the expectation part. I think that's what kills people, and that's what gets people frustrated and wanting to give up because they're expecting to get this done in 60 days. They see some of the people who are successful in this business closing deals weekly, daily, monthly, all these different things. They meet with another guy, like the guy I helped out. He tells them his story that I closed my first deal in 41 days. So they're like, oh shoot, this is easy, I can do it. If I just do this, I can do it. But what they don't see is the number of rejections, the failures that they have to go through. Like over in our organization, we make probably, I'll say on a good day now, 1,000 calls. Like 1,000 calls are made from our organization per day. Do you know how many times we get cussed out and all that? But that's how you're able to see the results that you see as quickly as you see them. Because we're getting through it very, very quickly. Whereas you may make 10 calls in a month. So in order for you to match what we're doing, it's going to take you, I think, 100 months. So it's going to take you 100 months just to match what we've done in one day. So that's part one. Part two. And I don't mean to crush people by saying this, but you're setting your expectations, getting into this business too high. Like, one person I was with yesterday, and I'm not knocking her, but her expectation was to do 100 grand this year. That was her expectation. She wanted to do 100 grand this year, and that's her goal. Now, I strongly believe in having, optimistic goals and very, very high goals, because if you shoot for the high goals and miss, at least you got something just as good. Trust me, I believe in it. But at the same time, when you're starting this business brand new, I don't think that $100,000 in a year should be your goal. I think your goal should more so be, let me get my first deal. Let me give myself 6 months to get my first deal. Or if you're gonna do a year goal, I'll do 5. Let me make 50 grand in a year. 50 grand in a year, that's with you taking 2 to 3 months off, 2 to 3 months to do nothing, you still catch up to that goal. But with the 100 grand in a month, 100 grand in a year, and that's 10 deals, which each deal is like 10 grand, that means you gotta be on top of it. You gotta be consistent. You gotta hit it. That's not an easy goal to hit it, in the year starting off. So I said, you know what? You gotta get through 50 grand to get to 100 grand. It doesn't go 10 and then 100. You gotta get through 50 to go to 100. So you still really haven't closed your first deal yet. But we want to be optimistic. We want to make sure that you hit the goal that you want to hit. But let's not focus on 100 grand. Let's not do that. Let's put our goal by the end of the month, 5 grand or 50 grand, 5 deals. So the goal by the end of the year is 5 deals. And what's that going to take? It's going to take 150 leads. And like I said, with 5 deals, if your expectation is 50 grand for the year, it's only 5 deals. So now you're not having to be consistent monthly. You're not having to, it's not going to disappoint you as far as if you don't do this month, blah, 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 blah. Now it's just a matter of, okay, I factored in life, I factored in bills, I factored in a lot of things. So if I get 50, or I know I can get 50, I'll be straight. So I think that's another thing, because I see it all the time. And now I don't blame people, because most people who I see that do the seminars and stuff, they paint this picture of, real estate's get rich today, make $1 million, do this, do that. So that's the expectation that people create. But I already know when people create this high expectation and they don't achieve it, they're very, very hard on themselves and they get discouraged, they quit, they say it doesn't work, and this, that, and the other. But I'm just saying, adjust your expectations. Adjust your expectations to your reality. And I know I'm going to get some backlash on and controversy on, Vince, you should, be positive affirmations, all that. I get it. I understand. I get it. But at the same time, close your first deal. Learn what is it going to take for me to close my first deal. And then once I've closed my first deal, let's try to do it again. And then if you hit this goal, because remember, if your expectation is 100 grand by the end of the year, that means in 6 months you'll be able to get that. So if you get 50 grand under your belt in 6 months, are you going to give up? Are you going to just go, oh yeah, I hit my goal, I'm done? No, you're going to do it again and do it again, get better and get better and get better. So rather than put our expectations on this and aim on this, let's first get that. Actually, let's first get our first deal. Let's focus on that. Let's make a goal. Let's do 100 grand. Let's do 10 grand in 3 months. Let's do 10 grand in 3 months. That factors in life. That factors in me doing it part-time. That factors in all these different things. And the thing is, when you do get that first deal, that's what's going to build your momentum. But if you focus on this huge goal with all these huge numbers that it takes to get there, you're going to get discouraged. You're going to be like, wow, I go through this many rejections. I gotta really go to this many appointments. But if you focus on that, in order to get your first deal, you need 30 leads. Simple. Anyone can do that. Simple. 50 grand, 150 leads. 100 grand, 300 leads. And I've also learned that most people don't know how to break this down. So this goal, like when you put the 100 grand goal, it also looks overwhelming. It's like, oh my gosh, and scares you away. So focus on getting 30 leads. If you haven't closed a deal yet, focus on getting 30 leads. Focus on getting 30 leads to get you that one deal. If you have closed your first deal, focus on getting 150 leads to get you your 5 deals. So then the next thing, this is the last part, and then I'm done with this video. It's kind of going on a little bit longer than I thought. But next thing is, break down your goals. Don't just put 100 grand. What does that look like? You want to make 100 grand in the year. What does that look like? What does that entitle? What do you have to do in order to get that goal? So here I've kind of broken down really what I've seen as the average for beginners. And it takes them about 30 leads to get their first appointment. So 30 leads, they gotta go through 30 people to get that first appointment, okay? And that's just someone to say, come take a look at my house. That's not them getting the contract. That's just someone saying, you know what, I'll hear you out. I hear what you have to say. It's gonna take 30 leads just to get to that. And then you gotta get 4 appointments, because I've put in 4 appointments because this also includes a fail-safe, or that just in case. Because when you're first getting started in this business, you have a learning curve. You have mistakes you're gonna make. You have things you're not gonna know about. It's just a learning curve. So you have to factor that in. You can't expect to go on your one appointment and hit it 100%. There's things you don't know, there's things you're gonna mess up on, there's just some deals that aren't gonna be deals at the end of the day. It's just all these different things. Then those 4 appointments, operating on a 25% success rate, you're gonna get one of them secured. You're gonna get 1 contract for 4 appointments. Okay? And it's gonna take you 4 contracts because, again, I also believe in having that fail safe, having that just in case built in. So it's gonna take you 4 contracts to get 1 to closing. So if you wanna learn how to get your first deal to closing, you need 4 contracts. If you wanna get those 4 contracts, you need, I think, 4 times. You need 16 appointments. So you see how I've kind of built it into where, look, if you go on your first appointment, you get it done, you get the property sold, wonderful. If you go on the second one, same thing. Third one, same thing, and you're just operating at a 100% success rate, that's amazing. That's amazing. But you also want to build in that just in case. We even have that in our business as well, where we have a just in case. These are the numbers that we have. This is what we expect. And if we want to get to X amount of income goal, it's just a matter of how quickly are we going to get through these numbers. So I did it for 2 closings. If you want 2 closings, you're going to need 8 contracts, 24 appointments, 60 leads. That's if you want 2 closings done. So at the end of the day, the whole purpose of this video is not to, give you some revolutionary things, but really to break it down to you. And, the question upon your success is on you. It's all about how quickly are you going to get to the finish line. Because like I said, the finish line doesn't change. Some people are just creeping through it like a tortoise. Just slow and steady. But they give up before they get to the finish line. Some people, they're hitting that hard. They're mailing out 100 mailers a week. They're making 25 calls a day. They're making offers. They're doing a lot of things. So the time it gets them, that it takes them to get from 0 to 100%, it's very, very short because they're going through it quick. So again, at the end of the day, the question is not, let me start with what the question is not. The question is not, does this business work? Is there some magic pill? Is there some magic mailing list? Is there some magic thing? Is there some magic bean? That's not the question. Because from all the different strategies and techniques I've seen, read, heard about, they've all worked. Well, the majority of them work. There's some of them that I'm just like, that's crap. But the majority of them work. But the question is, how quickly are you going to get to those 30 leads? How quickly are you going to schedule those 4 appointments? how quickly are you going to go get those 4 contracts? That's what the question is. It's how quickly are you willing to do what you need to do in order to see the results that you want to see. But with that being said, that's the end of my video. I hope this video helps. I know it's not the most professional, well-lit, any of that, but I was about to make some breakfast and I was like, you know what? Let me shoot a quick video before I get my day started. Help someone out. Hopefully this message finds the right person. I'll see you guys in the next one.